Yo, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning in and welcome back if you're already subscribed, and if you're new, welcome to the family. So what we're doing this month here for October 2018 is we are using the Ghost Tarot here by Scarabeo and artwork by David Corsi. I want to keep this intro pretty short here, but also guys, check out the description box for multiple links, guys, like the Amazon wish list offer that I have going on for you guys. I mean, for the our podcast, there's multiple links there, and you guys can also contact me through the Facebook Messenger link there too, on Hangouts. There's a bunch of links there. Check it out, guys, okay? I think that's all I wanted to say here, guys. Okay, thank you for rocking with me, and I hope you guys enjoy your October 2018 readings for this month, okay? All right, let's go ahead and bless the decks, and then we'll get started. Father God, I open all channels of light, Lord, north, south, east, and west. Guardian angels of the four directions, high councils who serve the law of one, holy pure ones, please anchor this space now in your divine consecration to provide every single zodiac sign with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks, Father. And please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they're meant and are intended to be this month. Scorpio, the Scorpion. These are reading for October 2018. So, Scorpio, in terms of traditional tarot, what we have here is the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups reversed, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and these cards down here at the bottom, I have not seen these cards yet, but we'll go ahead and flip them over at the end and see what else they add to the reading here for you. Maybe could be possibly dealing with a Taurus, maybe could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio individual. And maybe possibly an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn individual as well. Interesting, Taurus. I'm being told to advise you to maybe possibly watch the Taurus reading. They got the Ace of Pentacles reversed, I want to say, and they also got the Hierophant in their reading too. Since Taurus is your opposite sign, you may want to check that out. All right, Scorpio, this month what I'm feeling for you. Oh, I forgot to mention, Scorpio, if you notice that I pause for moments of time throughout the reading, it's just channeling in the information for you, and want to make sure we get the information right, all right? So just if you notice that, just go ahead and ignore it. So, Scorpio, this month, there's like a recognition, Scorpio, of maybe like, I'm going to say it like this, but like self-mutilation. And I'm not sure why the precise word mutilation is coming here or coming in for you here, but it has something to do with like recognizing, Scorpio, how we may add to some of the craziness that goes on in our heads, you know, the information that really leaves us debilitated, like when we're just left worrying about things over and over and over and over, and we like can't get it out of our heads, and like we operate from fear, and we operate in that type of vibration. And this month I feel like you're recognizing and you're implementing ways as to which to not do that to yourself anymore. Granted that situations come up that cause us to think about things and causes situations to arise as to which we need to address things, so that when these situations arise that cause us to overthink or to look at things in a different perspective, or just to ponder upon, they're there for a reason, you know, to grasp your attention, but they're not there, Scorpio, for you to lose sleep over it, you know. And I'm feeling like I said, this month you're starting to recognize that. And there's something here too that has to do, Scorpio, with recognizing how this is coming from you in terms of keeping it around. And I just picked up for you too, if we cannot control an issue, or if like an issue is futile, can't do anything about it, it is what it is, there's no reason to keep ruminating over it and to keep reminding ourselves, interesting, okay, to keep reminding ourselves of like that we can't do anything about it, and then we go crazy, it stays on our mind, then that self-mutilation comes in. Because what ends up happening, Scorpio, is that when we keep things in our mind like that and we ruminate over things we cannot control, what that ends up doing on a subconscious level is that ends up, when you keep going over it, it subconsciously reinforces you to feel like you're inept. And yet it has nothing to do with being inept. If you can't control something, or can't make a situation any better, or if a situation is out of your hands, you know what I mean? That's not inept. That's not being, like, there's a reason to shame yourself for feeling like you can't do it and that's a problem. It has nothing to do with that. Ineptitude means it's out of your means. You can't do it. It's like being upset, Scorpio, that you have to breathe. You know what I mean? Like, it's part of life. And I feel like these situations may come up in communication. They may come up in maybe people disappointing you. They may come up with maybe depending upon certain people to do certain things for you and they just didn't come through. Now, it's okay to review regarding maybe how you could have done it yourself, or maybe looking at the situation in terms of like, was this person that I depended upon, if for some of you that may resonate with you, so this person that you depended upon, were they trustworthy? Those types of situations, okay, you can take responsibility for them. You can think about those issues or those aspects if that's the case for you. But them not showing up when you put your faith in them and depending upon them, if they didn't show up, yeah, it's not cool, but you couldn't have prevented that, especially if you did trust them initially, So that's what I'm saying. I feel like those issues are going to come up for you possibly. Also, maybe during this time, you may be kind of looking at relationships and partnerships and, just relationships in general, family, work, career, kids, whatever the case may be. And I feel like you may, during this time, be kind of beating yourself up regarding how you handled things. Sometimes, Scorpio, all of the wrong things must go wrong in order for the right thing to happen or to transpire. That tends to happen, And if that is the case, but you're beating yourself up for how you handled it or what went wrong, per se, we're walking away from the lesson, or we're walking away from the growth in that, because we're persecuting ourselves over and over and over and over and over. And I'm picking up too, for some of you, maybe during this time, you may be beating yourself up for missing an opportunity as well. Take it as a learning experience. There's no need to beat yourself up and to keep that in your mind, because like I said, when you keeping that in your mind regarding how things went wrong, and you beat yourself up and persecute, same thing, yourself regarding in your mind, it's subconsciously telling and reminding yourself that you're inept. And ineptitude is not the case here. Why would you do that to yourself, And it's interesting that I mentioned missing an opportunity. I'm getting for some of you, maybe you played the victim maybe in a situation, or maybe possibly you it was like martyrdom or something to that effect, where you were maybe diehard for someone, a person, place, or thing, and it's kind of turned you into someone who's very kind of angry at the situation, or just turned you, it brought you out of your element, and I'm feeling like maybe if you did you know, you were like the martyr during this time for a situation, person, place, or thing, it's really messing with your head. And then not only did that situation happen, you know, if that resonates with you regarding martyrdom, but then you're beating yourself up for it. You see, that's what I'm feeling is going on for you here this month. But it's also the recognition of it. And also through these, okay, interesting, these experiences, whatever the case may be for you for this month and why you're, you know, viewing this reading, I feel as though that you're coming to the conclusion and recognizing what, how you emotionally went about it, how you emotionally felt about the situation as well. Let's just, like I said, watch the ruminating thoughts. Possibly maybe for some of you as well, maybe recognize you operating from fear during this time as well. And also no longer accepting situations when you're left the one who is compromised. In a sense of like choosing to compromise yourself within the situation. I often say and tell people, there's nothing wrong with compromise within the situation, but there's something wrong with compromising yourself, Scorpio, within the situation. However, there's something really, really wrong when the other party is okay or allows you to compromise yourself within a situation. That's what really needs to be recognized here. During this time, you may realize too, Scorpio, maybe you're not trusting your intuition during this time. Maybe, I just picked up what I just said, yes. And also too, maybe during this time, opportunities may be presented to you during this time, which is also very important for you to trust your intuition and to follow it during this time as well. Because then that's what's going to, you trusting your intuition is going to be the catalyst for these, for one, these opportunities to come in, and two, for you to actually accept the opportunities. And it's going to be important that your mind is clear where you don't beat yourself up unnecessarily, you know, or beat yourself up for no reason, which then puts you in a positive space, which means then you'll trust your intuition. So when these opportunities come through that are viable, you then trust your intuition to then seize that opportunity. But if we're left in this type of situation, we're going to miss those opportunities. And we may not even put ourselves in positions to have or gain those opportunities. I think you understand what I'm saying here. Like, this month, it's a mindset for you this month. And that mindset will be that as to which transpires. And it's also, I'm picking up here too for you, it's mindset as well. And it's also your attitude in terms of how you're approaching life, how you're approaching situations as well. Because there are opportunities coming for you, I can see here. And since this is general, I don't want to get too specific on what it is. Oh, interesting. My guides just said opportunities, yes, but also opportunities that may be unforeseen regarding understanding your emotion, understanding where it comes from. And I'm feeling also too, for some of you this month, you may go through a lot of different situations that will, I don't want to use the word test, but that is going to, evaluate, interesting, that's going to evaluate how you handle those situations, right? Which then means that's what gets solidified within your environment. And I'm feeling like there's a review here at the end of things. But either way, it's going to be great for you because we never lose, Scorpio. We either win or we learn. And through the situations regarding when we learn, we're able then to take that and use what we have learned and implement it into our lives and morph it into possibility and solidify that within our environment and within our moral code. I'm also feeling too, Scorp, that this month it's like you're making a pact with yourself. I feel where it's like you're gonna put yourself first this month. I just picked up too, and not running away from things that scare you or things that make you feel uneasy. It's like it's like staring at adversity or looking at adversity straight in the face and saying, I'm not going to do it your way. Like that, you know? Interesting, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and flip these over. So, the Queen of Wands here. Oh, yes, the Ten of Cups. Interesting, I like it. Okay. All right, Scorpio. It's pretty cool here. All right. It's like taking charge and not taking no for an answer regarding no longer beating yourself up for things that you can't control or that don't merit any type of review, or that doesn't merit something that you must keep within your soul. And discerning when something is living in your head rent-free, when it doesn't belong there and it needs to be evicted. You know what I mean? And I'm also getting over here, like, it's interesting how I said earlier how we need to be within the right mindset to seize opportunities and to place ourselves in opportunities way, you know? I look at the Ten of Cups here, since you have the Ten of Cups here. Oh, maybe you could be dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius individual. But the Ten of Cups here, I look at the Ten of Cups as happiness and fulfillment with another person or another party or with just another, I'm going to say another entity. But like I said, we must place ourselves in opportunities way to obtain that. And I also picked up too, if and when you obtain that happiness with someone else, what happened here, what we first discussed before flipping over these cards, is going to help improve who you are, so that then when you have this opportunity of the Ten of Cups, you then can maintain the opportunity and you can then give yourself to the other person, place, or thing in an organic manner. And also I got for you that when this opportunity comes for you, if and when, and through these experiences as well, you're going to know how to communicate with that person, place, or thing regarding telling them what it is that you need and what it is that you require, and knowing what you need and what you require, so that then you can relay that information to the other person, place, or thing. Which then means you're operating from optimism, you're operating from love, you're operating from honesty, which is wonderful, and that's always the goal, you know? And it's something that is cherished. It's interesting that it's coming through. The world fears self-awareness. I like that quote for you. There's something very strong and honest and admirable about self-awareness. Because not only do you gain self-knowledge and self-awareness about yourself, but you also are able to, you're more aware of other people, and you're more aware of different situations and how they may build. And you're also able to see the red flags if something or situations as so arise for you. All right, Scorpio, I think that completes your reading here for this month. If this reading resonates with you, Scorpio, go ahead and hit that like or thumbs up button. Let me know, okay? You got this. It's just going to be a shift in mindset and a shift of perception. But it's going to be a real building month for you, I feel, regarding viewing how your emotional attitude and how that shapes your approach, which then means and shows you as to what happens and what you can solidify from that, whether negative or positive, you know. But I feel it's going to be positive for you here, and you're going to reinforce that. And you're also making, I'm going to say it again, you're making a pact with yourself this month regarding no longer being like someone else's punching bag, no longer putting yourself in unviable and unsatisfactory positions. You got the 10 of Cups upright. Hell yeah. All right, Scorpio. We'll see you next month.